The U.S. military just killed 3 more people in the Pacific. This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover the shocking scale of a secret war on drugs, why the Trump administration is calling traffickers terrorists, and what this means for global security. Meet General Francis L. Donovan, the commander of U.S. Southern Command. On Friday, at his direct order, a lethal strike was carried out. The target? A vessel in the Eastern Pacific. The justification: intelligence confirmed it was on a known narco-trafficking route. 3 male narco-terrorists were killed. No U.S. forces were harmed, but here's the twist. This wasn't a one-off event. It was the 4th such strike announced in a single week, and it's part of a much larger, deadlier campaign that's been raging for months. For the people on that boat, it was just another day at sea. But for the U.S. military, it was another target in a relentless operation. The vessel was described as being operated by designated terrorist organizations. That label is key. It transforms a drug bust into a counter-terrorism strike. But here's what nobody's talking about: the staggering body count. This latest action brings the total death toll to at least 147 people, all killed in at least 42 separate strikes across the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific since early September. That's an average of more than 3 people killed per operation. And then something shocking happened earlier this week. Just days before Friday's strike, U.S. forces carried out 3 more attacks, 1 in the Caribbean and 2 in the Eastern Pacific. The result? 11 more alleged narco-terrorists dead, 4 on the first vessel, 4 on the second, 3 on the third. Again, no American casualties. The pattern is clear and the pace is accelerating. But here's the part that will blow your mind. This isn't just about intercepting drugs. According to Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, the campaign is working. He claims some cartel drug traffickers operating in the U.S. Southern Command area have actually halted their narcotics activity because of these recent military strikes. The message is simple: cross this line, and you will be hunted and killed. The implications are massive and controversial. The U.S. is conducting what amounts to targeted killings on the high seas, far from any declared war zone. They're using military force against non-state actors, labeling them terrorists to justify the action. Some say this is a necessary, aggressive defense of U.S. interests against poison flooding into the country. Others see a dangerous expansion of executive war powers, with minimal oversight and a high civilian cost. But if these traffickers are truly terrorists, what does that mean for the future of international law? The Trump administration has drawn a line in the sand, or rather, in the ocean. The payoff is a stark new reality: a shadow war with a confirmed kill count of 147 and climbing. Do you think using military strikes to combat drug trafficking is justified, or is it a dangerous overreach? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more on global security and its local impact.